quick little quiz on linear equations and inequalities. See if I can get this right. It's been a while since I've done this kind of math. I'll see if I can get a marketing related problem at some point down the road. Most likely would need to be a word problem. There might be one that shows up on the quiz though, but let's kind of go from here and see. All right, so I'm on khanacademy.org. So I'm not going to show the math right here. I'm going to run it on my on a piece of paper here, but I'll kind of explain it. All right, so reduce fractions, lowest term, don't round your number, and don't use mixed fractions. Maybe for one or two, I'll try the whiteboard. I just don't want to take too much time to get eating up a lot of my video space. But this one, let's see what we can do here. 53W. Yeah, I'm not going to write super great here. Plus 13. We'll at least do this one. Oops. Yeah, see, I'm already messing up. My writing is super horrible. There we go. So I'm not a graphic designer. All right. Less than 56 plus 16. I ain't marking them. Definitely more on that data side. All right. So first thing, if I'm correct, that's a W. Yeah. Okay. Okay, all right. So main thing I need to do here is I'm gonna have to isolate the numbers here. So minus 13. Okay with that. That'll cancel that out. We'll bring that over here. Plus 16 minus 13. That's a 3. Okay, I'm just gonna take this 56 W. Pretty simple. Okay. So now you have minus 3W equals, and that was a 3. So we'll just bring that right there. Okay, now I'm going to divide by 3. See if I can remember this. All right, so since I'm dividing by a negative on both sides, I've got to flip this sign. So the ultimate answer should be very negative. So if I was going to solve this equation, I could draw, say, a line. I could just put a 0 here, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just saying W needs to be greater than -1. Well, that would, here's -1 right here. Anything greater than -1 would be going that way. So if I'm doing this right, I could plug this in. You could put a 1 and, or even a 0. I'll just put a 1. So 53, let's go back here and kind of double check this. 53 plus 13 basically is what you're looking at, because the W would be a 1. Alright, so 53 plus 13, and then that's going to be 66. Alright, so for this equation to be right, 66 should be less than this. I will have 56 plus 16. And I think we're good to go there. 72. So that's pretty good. So anything greater, I could put a -1 in there, should still all work out. So I'm going to go over here and write this in. W, so W is greater than -1, is greater than -1. Should get it. There we go. Nice work. All right. Next one, I'm just going to try to zip through some of these, so I don't want to spend all day on these. All right. So, oh, this is a business one here. All right, this will be a nice one. All right, so here's what we have. Sergey runs a bakery. He needs at least 175 kilograms of flour, so 175 kg of flour, to complete the holiday orders. He only has 34. I might write this one out too, since it's a business one. Flour. the flour he likes comes in bags that contain 23 kilograms. So he has 34. Needs 175. Okay. He wants to buy the smallest number of bags possible to get the amount of flour he needs. All right, I think I can set this one up. I don't know if there's a complete erase. Nope. Huh. Haven't quite used that before. I'll do this one real fast. Where's my sticky note? No, I just want to erase everything. Alright, let's just get rid of all that. I wish there was like something you could just double click. I could just refresh. Voila, we'll just refresh it. Okay. Alright. Oh no, it didn't do that. No way. It's free whiteboard. I can't complain. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go and take a look at this bad boy. Alright, so I need at least 174. I have 30. I have 34, and it's 23 kilograms of flour. So what I basically have here is, and I'm going to let F represent bags of flour. Okay, so I have 23F, but I don't know how many I need. I don't even like that. Okay, let's go back to that's why I don't like using this one. Okay. I just want to bring that back out. Spending more time trying to figure out the whiteboard than I'm getting through the math. Alright, let's see if we can just get this one. Alright, here we go. Pen, that's all I need. Alright. Highlighter, pen. Alright. 23F. And then I already have 34 bags. Or 34 kilograms. Okay, equals 175. Okay, I already have that. Okay, so I'm going to minus this 34 since I already have that. So I want to see how many more I need. Alright, I wish I had the pen. That worked a little better. Alright. So we have 175 minus 34. So I've got 140. Yep. 23F, and then okay, so 140 over 23. Okay, so this is saying F equals 6.0 whoops 870. I apologize for the writing, but all right, let's come over here and take a look at the question now. So, which inequality? The smallest number. I need at least. Well, I know I need at least. Whoops. So when I did that, I should have wrote that like that. Whoops. Okay, that has to be greater. Okay, so that would tell me 34 plus 24. Nope, not that one. Has to be at least 175 or greater than that. So that actually would be a pretty good answer there. And then that answer is 6, so I would need at least smallest number of bags I would need to get me there. But bags don't come in 0.0870. So actually the lowest amount of bags that I can probably get is 7. Again, just going back, the answer for this is This has to be greater than or equal to 175. Got it. And then, so F is 6.0870, but you can't buy basically 0.0870 of flour, so that's got to be 7 bags. I'll have a little extra, but I'm going to go with this one. Let's see. Last one for at least this one. Yes, got it. Cool. The logic is there. So, algebra and math for marketing. Oh, not really for marketing, but certainly for, if you got a bakery, but not a marketing question, but you're getting it. Anyways, I'm going to get these other two done and save some video space, but give it a whirl. Saw it on the whiteboard. Apologize for my artwork. Have a good day.